actually the one in the midst of like two extraordinary women. It's really exciting.
And an extraordinary man.
So that I am.
All three of us extraordinary, along with everybody else.
Along with everybody else. So today we have with us from Alabama, Miss Melanie Holt, who is a millionaire entrepreneur. We're really going to dig into how did she transition from being an educator into being a business owner and entrepreneur. So ladies and gentlemen, on the Sheen magazine stage, Miss Melanie Holt.
It's a pleasure to have you, Miss Holt. How are you?
I'm doing well. Hey, Atlanta. Glad to be here today for sure. I'm so excited.
You know, I always like the restaurant, the beautiful people, and I think that they did such a good job of naming their restaurant because we're all just beautiful people. So it's nice to have you. You're just such a beautiful young lady.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, I truly believe, beauty comes from the inside. So
From the
we've always
inside
got to make sure that, we're being the best that we can be.
Exactly.
Yes.
So tell me, your business is Holt and Holt,
Yes, ma'am.
and you restore homes. Can you give us a little bit of information on what you do?
Well, what's so phenomenal about our story, my husband and I, we started Holt & Holt in 2009, but we both actually have degrees in education. I was an English teacher, and my husband was a special education teacher, and while we were teaching, we started a lawn company and a cleaning service because we knew that teaching, while we enjoyed it and we loved making a difference in the lives of our students, we knew that for the level of life that we wanted to live, that salary would not be enough. So we started our lawn business. We knew that for the level of living that we wanted, that teaching salary would not be enough. So we started our lawn business, and very quickly we gained about 50 residential customers. And before we knew it, we had 5 commercial contracts. But that was because after school, on the weekends, we were out there going door to door, marketing, advertising our company, on the, boots on the ground pretty much. And as we gained clients, when school was over and the weekends, we'd be out there cutting the lawns ourselves. And the reason I feel that was so valuable is because when you're trying to make a mark in an industry, you've got to make sure that from the beginning, initially, you're making the right mark. You see, my husband and I, if we cut a lawn and we felt like, it looks okay, it can get by, but it's not the best, we cut that lawn all over again. So people look at me now and they're like, she doesn't look like she has ever cut a yard. No, I was out there cutting the yards too. Yes, I have pictures, Sammie. I was out there cutting as well. I was cutting and Martell was weed eating. Yeah.
You got to get your hands dirty.
That's right.
And no matter what business you do, you can't sit and just point and give direction. That comes. You have to give yourself direction, but you have to get in and do it yourself.
That's right. And you know what? Even to this day, we have individuals, once we got to the point where we could hire and bring on people, we have individuals who say, you guys taught us how to grind. You guys taught us what it meant to truly be an entrepreneur, because they would see all the sweat and all the long hours and the long days that we were putting into our very own company. So from there, that kind of gave them a drive as well to feel like, if Melody and Martell, who own the company, if they're out here getting dirty, getting it done, then how dare I not do so as well? And if I want to be as successful as they are, I've got to work hard for it. So we laid that example, and I'm just so thankful that we were given that entrepreneurial mindset, because a lot of people don't have that mindset. They say they want to own a business. They say, I'm going to be a millionaire one day. But is your mindset set up for the long days, the long hours, the failures that's going to come? Are you getting back up and still pushing, or are you letting one no, make you feel discouraged? So, we're very thankful for sure.
A lot of people need to realize and understand that although you look this beautiful, you can put on those sweatpants, those jeans, those tennis shoes, and get out there and work and do the job. And that's what business is all about. You no matter what, you have to do the groundwork. You're at the entry level, and then you exceed and get better.
Yes, that is so true. Definitely true.
Let me ask you this, because you are an entrepreneur and you have been successful. You're a millionaire, correct? So tell me, say that again?
Multi-millionaire.
Multi-millionaire. So tell me, if you can, give me 2 things that you will advise to anybody who is seeking to get to your level. What advice would you give a beginning entrepreneur?
What I would say is, one thing is, don't be afraid to network, don't be afraid to try new things, and don't be afraid to change when you need to change. We know that we're all living in a technological, age right now. If you're still trying to communicate via a walkie-talkie, then you're out of date, right? So you've got to be willing to adapt to the change and be willing to take challenges. I can remember, so I told you we had a lawn company and a cleaning company. Now we build homes. 2 educators who started a lawn business and a cleaning company, and now we're building homes. Matter of fact, we're about to do a subdivision. We just purchased 47 acres in Huntsville a couple of months ago. But the reason we got there is because we always said yes. When our client asks us, hey, you guys are doing the lawn, you guys are doing the cleaning on here, can you demolish this house? Because we deal mostly with banks and their foreclosed properties. We didn't say, oh no, I don't know how to demolish a house, I can't do that. We were like, okay, yeah, sure. And we figured it out. I can remember there was a property that had been fire damaged, and our client said, okay, we want to demo the house, we have insurance proceeds to rebuild the house. Can you guys take this $125,000 order? And that was our largest order we received to date. Well, not to date, but back then. And we didn't say, no, we can't do it. We said, okay, sure. Had never built a house before, just being honest. Never. But we were like, oh, we're going to figure it out. We're going to make this $125,000. We're going to get this job. So it was successful. That was about 4 years ago. And we demolished the house, built it back, bank approved, and got paid, and had a $50K profit after that. And from that moment, we said, you know what? We can do anything that comes our way. So I definitely say you've got to be willing to take chances, and you've got to be willing to say, yes, I can do it. And that comes from believing in yourself, believing in your talents. And so, like I said, now we're building homes.
And I like the fact that she said, I've been a millionaire, but I'm a multi-millionaire.
Multi-millionaire.
And so it's okay for us to be multi-millionaires, because it's one thing to keep a million, but to make another million is something different. So you have to give this woman respect, because she has made a million and now she's made more. So you want to know these kind of people. You want to be able to network with people that can make you better, because we all want to do better. There's no reason for you to be upset that you can't have or you don't have. If you don't have, it's your own fault. So make certain you're talking to people like this. This woman needs a hand of applause. She's not a millionaire, she's a multi-millionaire. And that takes brain and focusing and a lot of freaking hard work.
You say that again, hard work.
Hard work!
So in this audience, there are a lot of professional stylists that are really trying to figure out how to move from just working behind a chair, working in another salon, and really move into entrepreneurship and ownership. How can you tell them, what are some stuff they can do to make some moves as stylists, to be not only be a stylist, but be owners?
Well, one thing I would say, you've got to have the right team. Okay, when you're trying to go to the next level, you've got to make sure that you have the right team there, so that while you're going, while you're thinking on your vision, while you're putting things in action, what you have, that's your steadiness, or your comfort level, that's still being taken care of. For us, it was the fact that Martell and I are husband and wife, so that came pretty easy for us, right? Because we're a team at home, we're a team at work. But I will say, you've got to own your lane. Don't get stagnant. Don't get stuck with, okay, I can only curl, but I can't make wigs. Or I can only curl, but I can't do sew-ins. You have to own everything in your lane. Yes, we could have stopped at lawn care. We could have stopped at having a cleaning business. But no, we went in, okay, let's try to start rehabbing and repairing the homes. We out here on the foreclosures cleaning them. Maybe we can repair them. So then the bank started giving us rehab work. So again, owning more of our lane. Then it was, okay, we can demolish the homes. We can build the homes. Now I'm a licensed home builder. So now we're building homes. And it's like, this year as well, we'll be launching our real estate company. A lot of people don't even know that yet, but we actually have a real estate company, because it was like, in what other way can I tap into what I'm an expert in? In what other way can I bring more income? Can I get another stream of income here based on what I know that I know how to do? And so for us, you know, and I would say for any stylist, it is making sure that you're figuring out, if you do hair, hey, maybe you can sell hair too. Maybe you can make wigs, you know, as well. Just finding other things that go in the same lane that you're already in and expounding upon those things for sure. I had one more thing I wanted to say.
Go ahead, girl.
So I did want to say this. So the company became $1 million company when I was 28, and I'm CEO of the company. So by the age of 28, it was $1 million company, and then by the age of 30, it was a multi-million-dollar business. And most people say that you don't even start seeing profit from your business until 5 years in. But we were able to do that in, you know, cut that time in half. But it was because we didn't mind getting out there and making it happen. Research, research, research. I knew nothing about building a house. I knew nothing, you know, now I can build one from the ground up. I can tell you step by step. I passed the state test on it in the first time. Most men take multiple. But you know, that's the other thing that you deal with. Being a female in a male-dominated industry has its challenges already. So you've got to decide to be great. You've got to decide to be the best. And what does it take to be the best in what you do? Whatever it takes, you do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you know that Melanie Holt will be with us at Legendary Weekend 2017, April the 28th through the 30th, where she will be giving us more information about financial fitness, also entrepreneurship, as well as motivation. So ladies and gentlemen, Atlanta, Georgia, please give a round of applause for Melanie S. Holt.